Hello guys, once again, welcome to my channel. I am Sinai for all of you that don't know me. But if you do know me, then welcome back. If you haven't already done so, feel free to please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and by the title, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that I'm doing another real versus fake comparison of the Kim Kardashian contour sticks. I actually went to downtown LA to look for this specific item because I saw them online, but I was like, no, it's gonna take too long to arrive, and I know the perfect place where I can get them. And I actually went into the same spot. If you guys watch the life of Kylie, I went into the same spot that Jordan went to go buy those fake lip kits. I hadn't watched the show, but I was there, and then my sister's like, isn't this where Jordan came? And then the lady's like, yeah, this is where Jordan came, and kind of spoke for a little while, and she was telling me that a lot of people bring their stuff from China, which is what everybody knows. And she was trying to tell me like, no, my stuff is not from China. My stuff is from San Francisco, so it's a totally different factory, and this is like more of a higher quality, and this formula that is being used is different from the one that they use from China. This is absolutely safe. And I don't know if she was purposely trying to lie to me, or maybe where she gets her stock from, that's what they tell her, so maybe she believes it. I don't know, but I was just like, yeah, that's total, like, yeah, shut up, I know you're lying, you know, like, that's total BS. I mean, I can't really judge her because I don't know if she actually was purposely lying to me or if she wasn't. Throughout this time, I've learned that a lot of people sometimes think that what they have is original and authentic. They're not trying to be misleading because they were misled themselves. This is why I do these videos, so that in case you guys have any doubt, you know, you can always try to compare. And as of now, I did go to different spots there in downtown LA, and this is the only version here that I've seen of this. So I'm not sure, but like always, just remember that there may be different versions of this replica out there, and that is why I'm also going to be showing you the real here, so that you can always compare it to whatever it is that you got. So if you guys want to know what the differences and similarities that I found between the two, then go ahead and keep on watching. This is the real one, and this is the fake one. And I have the medium contour kit, and this is also the medium contour kit. So that is actually one similarity that these kits do have, that they do have the same color scheme that she has. So you can obviously tell a difference in size. Front, what it says is the same thing. It says KK Beauty. So once I turn it to the back, you can see that the sticker here on the fake one is towards the left, being your right, and on the real one is right in the middle, right here. For the ingredients and everything like that, I did notice one slight difference is that down here, but it says KKWBeauty.com on the real one. And on the fake one, which is the last line, on the fake one, you can see that obviously it says QUNJIE. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I'm not even going to try to say that because I know that I won't say it correctly. But that is one of the big difference that I found. Another major difference that I noticed, and I don't know, I will put a close up of this, is that this one has Kim Kardashian Signature, and obviously the real one does not. It's just a sticker in the back. Another difference that I noticed is that these, I don't know if that's the way they came, or she had it like this because it was hanging when she gave it to me. I don't know if she purposely put this, but it does come with a little plastic thing so that you can hang it, and you know, you can display it. Obviously the real one doesn't. So the back of this bag here, the real one, does not have a batch code anywhere in sight. Sometimes the companies will put a batch code on the fake one when it doesn't even have a batch code on the real one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and open the product here. These are the real one. The real ones do come with a, obviously, they come wrapped in a plastic, like sealed. So this is how the brush came. The color of the sponge is not this color. It's obviously dirty. I should have washed it, I know, but I didn't. This is the real brush and this is the fake brush. In size, the fake one is much taller, but it's also much skinnier than the real one. Thing that I noticed is that the sponge is a different shape. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like more round and like smaller, and this one is a little bit wider here, and it's not as, this one's a little bit more pointy. As for the brush, the bristles on this brush are much longer, but they are also much thinner, and this one is a little bit more dense and it feels way thicker than the fake one. So you can also remove the brush. So there you go, and that is what the inside looks like. So this one's a little bit harder to take off, but you can also take it off. You can see right through it. You see my fingers on this side, and on the real one you obviously can't. So that is a big difference that you can see with the brushes. You can see that there's a difference in the writing. The logo on this brush is obviously much bigger and longer just because the brush is longer, and this one is shorter and thicker and is way more noticeable and much more neat. So this is the contour. I hardly see the writing on it. It's very hard to tell, and you can't even see the logo. You can barely see it. The writing is also very faint, but it's more noticeable than on the fake one. And you can see that my logo is already rubbing off here from how much I've used it. So you can see a huge difference in color. This one is much warmer. I mean, this one's warm, but this one is like super warm. The product also looks like super plasticky. And this is gonna be the contour too. You can see a difference in color as well. So let's go ahead and move on to the actual highlighting stick. The fake one is much taller than the real one, as you can see. We have the real one and the fake one. Let's go ahead and move on to the highlight number 1. Here we have the real one here and the fake one here. And you can see that the real highlight is a little bit darker than the real one. The fake one also looks more yellow, and this one is, I mean, it's yellow, but it's not that yellow. So these real ones have an actual batch code on the stick, and they both have it on the number 2. So if it's the contour or the highlight, you're gonna look on the contour number 2 side or the highlight number 2 and look for that little batch code right there. So on this one, you're not gonna find any batch code. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches again because the other ones did not work out. So this is a contour number 1 for the fake one. This is contour number 1 for the real one. This is contour number 2 for the fake one. And you can see that there's not much of a difference between those two. This is contour number 2 for the real one. And you can see that there's a huge difference between these two. This one looks obviously much darker. This is highlight number 1 for the fake one. This is highlight number 1 for the real one. This is highlight number 2 for the fake one. this is highlight number 2 for the real one. You guys see the difference? This one looks super pigmented, just super blinding, and this one is very, very subtle. So these are the swatches of them. So as for the blendability of the fake one, it actually surprisingly feels super, super blendable, and it feels really, really creamy, just like the real one. Let me go ahead and do this one so you guys can see, and they actually both feel the same. So the highlight is super, super blendable, and even though it's been sitting here for a while, one of the things that I've noticed about the real one is that if the highlight number 1 sits on your skin for a while, it will dry fast, and it's gonna be hard to blend. So I'm gonna use my pinky, and look, you can see that it's not as easy to blend, and it breaks up a little bit easier. So the formula of the fake one is the same throughout the whole 4 contour sticks, but on the real one, the formula of the contour is not the same as the formula of the highlighting stick, because this one is just not blendable. So those were the differences and similarities that I found between the two. If you guys saw that I missed any, then like always, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And if you guys like these types of videos, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about these fakes and how fast they are coming out with them. If you guys have a different version of this replica, also go ahead and leave the differences, or maybe a little description of your fake and the difference between mine and whatever it is that maybe you got. And go and feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I would love to see different comparisons, different thoughts, opinions. So if you guys didn't subscribe in the beginning of the video, then I will remind you once again to feel free to join this little family and subscribe and support me. I would really, really appreciate that. And that is all I have to say for now. Until next time.